July 2nd, 1912, Villisca. John and Vicky, who are sitting on a bridge in the city, are discussing about the next robbery they are going to commit. "The robbery we are going to commit this time is to settle both of our lives," John says. "Yes, John. We have been doing such small robberies for so many days." Vicky also says that we should definitely commit a big robbery this time. With that, the two plan to rob. The plan is to target the locked house far away from the city and steal the money and valuable items from the house. But they don't know. That plan is going to kill them. So they targeted a house far away from the city, as Vicky and John thought. After that, they took the stolen items, and at midnight, the doors of the house that we are targeting are opened. When the doors are opened, the wind is blowing from there. The clouds in the sky have started to rise. With that, Vicky says, "What is this?" "The clouds in the sky are rising. We have to finish the work quickly. It is raining." "Let's go inside," he says. In the middle of the night, they put a small torchlight in the dark and step into the house. As soon as they step in, the door suddenly closes. What? The door is closed completely. John is standing in fear. The door to the outside is closed itself. "Instead of you standing there, come and see the work," says Vicky. The other two are walking carefully. Meanwhile, a strange figure appears in front of John. John, who saw the figure, suddenly screams. "Hey, why are you screaming?" "Shut up," says Vicky, pushing the door with his hand. "Not that," he will say with fear, "that there is someone in this house, John. There is no one in this house except us. See where the bedroom is first. The money we need will be there." They too are looking for the bedrooms. Meanwhile, they find the bedroom. They open the door in fear. Even then, the door suddenly closes. John tries to open the door with it, but the door is locked. Why is the door locked? What should we do now? Let's take care of the door afterwards. First, let's open that case where money will be there, Vicky says. As they open the case, they hears a little girl crying sound. "Did I tell you? Did I tell you that there is someone in this house?" John says in fear. "Wait, I'll go out and see," says Vicky. "Don't touch the door. Don't knock on the door. Don't do anything to my children. I'll give you as much money as you want." Crying, a woman is knocking on the door and screaming. With that, Vicky is really thinking about who is in the house and who is that. Is there a ghost in this house? Thinking so. Who is talking? Vicky asks. With that, those voices will stop. After that, that door will open. With that, Vicky and John will go out of the room. In the meantime, they will see 4 children in the dark. They will look at them angrily. They will disappear again. "Hey, who is there?" Vicky will ask and go. In the meantime, suddenly, one of them will come to kill Vicky towards them. As soon as he sees that, Vicky and John will run. While they are running like that, kill them. "Kill them, Daddy." John and Vicky run out of the house in fear. Vicky falls down after seeing a man holding an axe. No matter how much John wakes up, Vicky will not get up. John runs out of the house in fear. No one is around. John runs to the road in fear. He asks for help and goes to the police station. He tells the police what happened. They killed Vicky. He says, "I escaped from him." The police immediately go to that house with it. But Vicky didn't die from attacked by a man. He died from a head injury falling on the stairs. Also, the police confirmed that there was no one in the house where Vicky and John went, because 8 people in that house died within 20 days. But John didn't believe the police. He says, "There are really people in that house. I heard their words," but John's words were not taken by the police. But the day that the police believed came a few days later. In that house, many police officers got complaints about the crying all night and saying, "Help us, don't kill us." With that, paranormal investigators did a research on that house. What was known in that research was that they confirmed that no one in that house was hearing cries and scary noises. With that, they confirmed that house as a haunted house. So why did this house turn into a haunted house? Are there really ghosts in that house? How did the people in that house die? To know the answers to all these questions, we need to know about that house. But before knowing, if you are not subscribed to our channel, there is a subscribe button in the color of the blood below. Press on it and press the bell next to it. In America, in Villisca City, on June 9, 1912, at around 3 a.m., 8 people were brutally slaughtered in a house. The house owner, his wife, 4 children, and the 2 relatives who came that night were also brutally slaughtered in a house at 3 a.m. When the 3 brothers opened the house door in the morning, the 8 people in the house were in bloodstains. The brothers, who were shocked to see them, immediately informed the police. The police came and started investigating the house. Similarly, the bodies were sent to the post-mortem. What was revealed in the post-mortem report was that someone had brutally killed him with a hammer. With that, the police interrogate the brothers who gave the first information. But the police did not get any clue. Similarly, many more the suspects are investigated. But there is no result. There is not even a small clue about the murders. With this, in the media, the Willis Kayaks murder case is still an unsolved mystery, but the police are unable to solve this case. During the investigation, a small clue was found. In Willis Kayaks City, Henry Lee, after 8 murders in Willis Kayaks City, killed his mother and grandmother with a hammer. Many people thought that he would have killed this family with a hammer, just like his mother and grandmother. But they couldn't prove that he was the one who committed the 8 murders. That's why the murders that took place in the city of Villisca are an unsolved mystery. Who killed them? Why did they kill them? Poor thing. They felt so bad when they died. It's really a mystery in the history of this story. But if we put them aside, we'll find out where the souls of the people who died in that house are going. Also, many people who went there will tell the truth. Not only that, if you also want to spend a night in this house, you can spend $400. But what the people who stayed in that house said is that the crying of the children in that house, as well as the scary noises, are heard. This house in America is still a haunted house. There was also a movie called The Axe Mudress of Villisca on this house. Many documentaries came, many stories came. That's why if you want more horror stories like this, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell icon. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.